MYST and also Riven, two of the game from Cyan Worlds. And it's like a really old game that got many different remasters and remakes. But this is the version in fully 3D, fully remade, and in theory, it's kind of awesome. So I don't know if I should watch the trailer. Maybe so many people already know what the game is about, so I'm not super sure on how many things should I show again and revisit. But maybe, yeah, let's just quickly see. Like maybe for the old fan, you're gonna recognize something that is new, or like cooler design. I don't know. This game has a lot of story, that's what I'm trying to say. And I've never heard of it. I never watched any clip of it. So I am actually going in with like a cool new, brand new user experience. I think it's gonna be great, knowing that this is like it's been a masterpiece being remade multiple times. Like a magnet. It is a puzzle game. As you know, I played a bunch of puzzle games. Talos Principle. I played The Witness. I played I don't know, the Dreamo. The most like I have a bunch of playlists. I played Manifold Garden. I think it's gonna be fun. And the version that I'm playing is been released like very recently on PS5. So I think it's nice for me to mention it. So if people wanna buy that, I don't know. I honestly don't know, so I can't really tell. So let's just go in and let's see what's up. I do have a VR headset, like my brother has it, so I don't think I want to play it in VR though, because I still feel like it's like it was suggested from people that it's better experience as a just like a regular PC title. I do have a controller though, and that was kind of suggested, so we might use that. Is there anything I want to do? I have the website for Cyan War here, and they have Riven, MYST, Firmament, Abduction. I feel like I know some of those games. Okay, this is logo for Cyan. Let me just really quickly adjust this. Okay, first time opening it, so let's go. Kinda excited. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, I gotta swap language apparently. This is just I'm gonna go a bit above average because okay. Option. Where's the language selection? There you go. Cool. High. Everything on high or epic. Master as unlimited XP. Like we could use ray tracing even. I gotta open my AMD stuff to use it though. Not this one. This one. Might require a restart, but we can do that. Okay. Did it save? Yep. New game. Select your puzzle solution preference. If you're new to MYST, we recommend selecting classic. Sure, I actually don't know anything, so yep.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my MYST book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Yeah, can I... You can't really go anywhere else. I don't see anything else. What's written behind the book? Nothing? Cool. Those puzzle games you gotta observe. Here we have the moon, and here we have... is it like a trailer? Should I just click it? I don't know if you could turn pages or not. So I briefly read what the game contains. It's like 5 main levels plus endgame stuff. I don't remember the names right now, but I guess this we could call this chapter 1. Kinda static trees, not gonna lie. Do you see ray tracing like immediately? You're right. Do I wanted to add the subtitles though. Okay. That's the last 2 changes. So if we have like people that can't listen, we have subtitles. What did that do? I don't know. Can I run like that? Yes, I can run like that. What's this? Emergency button. Okay, I'm gonna just go explore. Why is the boat half synced? I don't think you can jump. We have giant gear here. Okay, do they do something different? Is there any inscription on the pedestal? Let me confirm. Yeah, I can't jump. Try the spacebar. Okay. Maybe we just go mid. I like this random interactable environment right now. This one is down by default. Hello there! Open up! It's a cable. Let's keep it all down. Is the other one also down? It might be. The no jumping thingy. What else do we have? Oh, this is the ship from afar. What's this? A snake. Eye. Spider. So anchor, spider, snake, eye. Oh, we have more. Bird. Cross. I don't know if I prefer keyboard or controller at the moment. Is this like a leaf? Seems like a leaf. Arrow. I don't want to immediately go in. Are those like not powered or what's this? It's like a reset button. 6. Whatever. I'll come back to this. I don't know what that is. Okay. We have counter safe. 3 numbers. Pressure. Okay, let's check out the main building. I did activate all those, so I can come back and do it. X to take a picture. You can access your photos through the menu. I mean, we have the dock. The lighthouse. You can't go there. Wait, you can do multiple things. Why it's... Start by going there, I guess. The book ate my page.
Bring me a red page.
Hi, Cirrus.
There's one thing I know. Risk. You must. Serious? Stop.
Oh, we can't let them talk.
Serious? Stop. Oil. A seal? He was hacking up. They kept me. Bring me pages. Forever and ever. Pages.
Are they both stuck in time or something? In books? In stories?
Pages. To me.
Oh, this guy said please. Okay. What's this? Oh god, where am I going? What's this? Okay, we have a puzzle back there. Oh, this one is the tunnel, and this one is the grass. I mean, sure. I guess depending on what you choose, you get different things. This goes to the library. Okay. So we have a key. I mean, maybe like this. Notebook. That one we can keep. Those things, they are all identical. Through here we see the mechanism. Oh, that's just to go that back down, I guess. Oh wait, so if I rotate this. Now it's face, so I can see that. But if I rotate, I could see a different thing. So we have a key and a book. Two times 2 and 40, and it says 221. I mean, we can input the time into the clock tower, but is this the same thing of the puzzle behind the curtain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 7 memes in 2026, but it's not a meme in this case. Okay, I feel like this place could be a lot, it could be overlooked. Let's take a look at the other one. Green book. I've called this age Channelwood. It's a very different word, though it's exactly how I imagined it. It is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covered this age. As far as I can see, except for a small rocky island, elsewhere there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water, disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago for the upper age. I'm eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late. I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from the pathway adjacent to the one of the on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Response to me was one that I would have never expected after staring at me. For a short time they fell to their knees and began what they appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. Tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated the enthusiastic hands motion that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the water below us were changing color. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautiful clear. So intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water. Can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower path to the village level, approximately halfway up. The grand trees, it's very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks, even after watching them for hours. I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appears even larger than I had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat for a meter off the floor in a thick throne Guards surrounded the strong creature who dressed in many exotic colorful fabric. Next to the leader sat a very old human, at least to some extent. He appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, completely grey, almost white, hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply, almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise! These creatures could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed, some hand motion that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. The suspected ancient creature is a human, but it's whole beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the three dwellers almost revere him as a god. They're treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It's almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the three dwellers himself. Told me he'd not spoken our tongue in ages. Attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is the best translation of what he had told me. Many years ago, the human and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The human dwelt on the ground, and the tree dweller lives high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumbling, which happens randomly. Some sort of tectonic or volcanic action. You see, like, this is an old game because we don't get music under this. And yeah, it's fine though. This kinda long. Randomly some sort of tectonic volcanic action. I suspect that sometimes light, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to the unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I'm not sure. The story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind, I'm especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own, yet the old man believes the truth of the story, as if he had been there. And the three dwellers worshipping, apparently all human, as if but it's like cancelled. But as if they were heroes or God. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and sleep. Then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." This action filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet, tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The three dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn face. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their head. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off the narrow path high in the trees. Three dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them picking up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of walkway and carried away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. The use of some potion, one of the three creatures in the pier on fire, watched as the flame engulfed him. As the strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening event. The water is a dull green For as far as I can see now, for some reason the water no longer shifts color. As I wander through the pathways, the creature watch me curious to see what I will do next. They constantly offer me a strange object of affection. And I even found food outside the doorway into the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of being. I hope to learn their language soon, so that I might learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the 3 dwellers have shown great hospitality. I'm even beginning to learn bits of their language. I've decided to return home for extended stay with my loving wife and son, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for all of them, for them all. And at least look forward to how Cyrus and Akinar will react to its curious inhabitant. Catherine is staying behind. This is like a different color. Is staying behind. As expected, my sons have returned with me and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the 3 dwellers, picking up their language surprisingly fast. Not doubt that I will not be too long until they can speak with the 3 dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow. To check on Osmosian age, Sirius has suggested I allow him, his brother, to stay, though the idea unsettled me. I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of this creature is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warn the boys not to take advantage of the respect the 3 dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Bran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Choctic, I think. I fear for them survival and plan on returning to her shortly. After checking on Cyrus and Alkenar here, see Everdune's journal for more information. After watching Cyrus and Alkenar, I see they are handling things very well. I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. And for a little longer time. What? Is that like a missing page? Well, the 3 dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cyrus and Akinar are staying behind again. Been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Cyrus and Akinar about Bran's death today. They were visibly shaken, although they only remember her from her childhood. Catherine has suggested that I would be wise for Sirius and Akinar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me. I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creature and traveled some ways out into the surrounding water. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly their adventure, and reminded of my own adventure as a child. How long is this? Oh god. I finally understand why the 3 dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. I have shown some of the creature in my journal and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also if they can visit some other ages alone. though I will have to think over their request. I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewell to the creature, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. I think this is important, so whatever this is, future bridge. It's like a path. I mean, now we have it. It's the last page. Bro, like how many books? Wait, this was Channelwood. It's like a windmill. This is Stone Ship. Stone Ship Age. I mean, it's more story. Wait. Like, I don't know if I should read all of this, but I feel like some stuff. Submersible lamp. Light here. Okay. Bird's eye view. Oh, so those things that we found earlier are constellation. I mean, most of those pages are just the constellation, so how much do I have to read to? I mean, that's a big one, but I'll come back to this. I'll come back and read it later. This is the Selenitica's Age of MYST. Well, I have decided to... That's a rotation of... Okay. I mean, we'll be back to this, I guess. I think this is gonna be important later on. Oh god. And this is the confirmation of the island. We'll be back here. What's this? Mechanical. Okay. Power, track slope. Insignia. Okay, that's not that big. And then we have a puzzle book. Oh god, okay. So many combinations. I think I need to get a specific combination. There's no bulk delete. So this is giving me... What if I click it again? Oh, because it's already here. I'll leave it open for now. Okay, those are constellation. We can go up here. Maybe we will attach something here to charge it. Oh, there's more stuff behind. Those are not buttons, they're more like lamps. Okay, it doesn't look like we have power. And then behind here... What's this? Nothing? Should this rotate? I don't know. But that's a rocket we saw earlier. Is there any... Oh, okay, well. Let me go explore the bottom now. What do we have here? Setting dimensional imager, topographical extrusion test, marker switch, diagram. Okay, well. Six, 7. Is this 2021? What does this do? Nothing. I mean, we could try the other number. read something like in the notebook. We have this, and we have... was it this? Well... 247. Is he gonna give me details about this? I think we have 240, 221. I still don't know what that means, but we could put 240. In the clock tower. Wondering if something changed now that I changed that. Was this always open? I don't think so, but let's go in. Well, now everything is on. Try 240. That's something. And now we have 221. Wait, maybe it's Just oh. Oh, that's limited amount of time. I messed it up. So now we have 2 and 1 there, so... I messed it up. It's very simple. We need to make 2, 2, 1. So maybe... Now we have that one, but this one I don't think it has like a thing. Oh, it was 1 less time and 2 times the other one. Can't it just be 2? Nah. So the trick is to alternate, because yes, 2, 2, 1. So we gotta alternate. Okay, again. don't think I have a chew one there. Do I gotta alternate all the time? Maybe starting from this one. Okay, it's not just alternation. I think, like, to get 2 to 1, I alternated one twice, but it might have been more. No, I think it's like 2 of them twice. Let's try this. This will never work because if it is 2-2-1, the first 2 should be online. It's that simple. You gotta keep the first 2 online, so this was fine. We gotta move one to the right. One. Let's try this. I think I messed that one up. Keep messing up. It's like doing nothing. I think I have it. Oh, that's 212. We went back to the start. If you did... I just moved the middle one somehow. Did you just notice one? Oh, so if you do it twice... There was like a hidden puzzle in the puzzle, you have to click it twice. Still no power, but we did that. It's the puzzle with this has anything to do with the pressure. 51423. Did this rotate or was it always like this? Ooh, we also have other things here. What's this? This wasn't here before. Oh! Is it that thing that I moved? 909. Is it some sort of signal? Oh, you can write notes. Hmm. Six, 7, 6, 7. That must be it. Could this lead the other way as well? Could change that. There's also grave. This must be the guy mentioned in the book. We might need to read more about the constellation. At the moment I feel stuck, but... Now it's just 40. Wait, that might be might have been this. Where are we? What happened? Oh. It's like a way to teleport? Or maybe moving the light beam here made me go here. I don't know. I made so many changes that... That's like an isocaedron. Might be. Really? A duck with throwing of flowers? It's the throne. I guess it's like a temporary... Cirrus, your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and plunder is never satisfied. Will instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax. And you know they listen to me. Regards, Akinor. There's a weird war where this is like a puzzle solution, so... Sure. Oh! A new time. Bird is weird. This says wrong. So many things and I'm confused. It's like a torture chamber. A clown. Snake, bear. Okay, so we can rotate that room. Rainbow Ocean here. That's like the special ink they used. So this bridge ends up being here. And I guess there is like a lower bridge that's right under me, right? No. So if we move the top section 45 degrees to the left, counterclockwise, we should have it. It's not perfect, but Whatever I did, it didn't work. Oh, so I can get up. Just not in that precise positioning that I had earlier. Button there as well. And then we have like a simulation. What else did we have here? Maybe it's just a mask. Oh, those are the special inks they used. I might die if I touch it. Okay, so this is click, this is spin, this is bell. This is cowbell. Cowbell exhaust. Weirdly enough, doesn't let me. That stops rotating, but I feel like it's something else. Maybe we try each single one of them. Is there an alternative exit here? What? So like that, the button does work. I mean, it doesn't go down the opposite way. Maybe it really is at the end. And I want to check behind, just in case it's just fully behind. Here it's just like this button is a bit glitchy, but we could go like fully behind, fully in front, and then try the button again. This thing is not convincing me right now. The solution was as simple as getting closer to the button so it wasn't glitching. We could go up, can we? Or down. There's no power here though. Kinda like was not expecting an alarm. So wait. So we heard an exhaust sound. So we are now east. Okay, so let's figure out east. And then we should be able to rotate everything. Okay. So east we have oh, it might be the solution of the final initial puzzle. But something still tells me that I left the first island too soon. Can I go lower? No. So north would be click. I think I'm doing it. East, north, west is basically nothing. I guess we can go back south immediately. Or should I check it for the funsies? Oh, I forgot. Maybe I'll check it for the funsies. So west is spin. So this should be empty. We shouldn't have anything down there. Find the skeleton? Was like an achievement. Like, I never noticed like this thing, but maybe you were supposed to look at this because the thing is rotating. So maybe it wasn't pointless. Do we see the skeleton? No, it's just pointing that thing at the ship. I mean, cool. Time for the last one. It's cowbell. Done it. And now we're back home. Oh, you can't press the emergency there. I guess it's far distance west for that one. Well, let's see what we have here. So we have a circle and then a triangle, rectangle, triangle. And then we have a 3 triangle circle and half circle. Found a way back to the mechanical. We have more pages for the red guy.
You've returned. Thank you for bringing the red page. You must continue to help me. My name is Cyan. Release me. I beg you to find REMAKE. You must release me, for I need. Release me from this book, which has become. Bring me the red page. I need more red pages, please. waste time. Look. Don't. My brother. My brother is killed.
Huh.
I wrongfully imprisoned. Bring the red page to me.
Bring the blue pages to the other guy. Well, we got new clues about the time, because like the little clock thingy had another time. It was 3, just past 3. Wait, is it turned? No. That didn't do anything for me. We could read more about Constellation, or figure out how to bring out the ship. I think I also moved this. Oh yeah, so that thing is here. The thing that I moved down here. We also have the 4-number combination. Okay, there are no other... I don't know if I placed it correctly this time, but... Let's see. Yeah, that's good enough, I guess. Oh, wait. It's not. I see that. It needs to be a bit more to the right. Let me try to get it a bit more to the left instead, because I want to see if there is like a route on the other side. So, because with the number the panel with the number, I don't know what to do yet. Try that. It's a 4-digit number. Like some sort of wavelength. Here there's more to do, of course. Can change the beam directions. Oh, it's not here though. You think it's like the opposite way? Now that I look at it, that's the end. So I'm connecting this to that. Is that what I'm connecting? Do I have things wrong? I think it's just this. Wait. See, maybe we can squeeze. Maybe it doesn't need to be perfect. So I want to keep that open. That's for sure. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, well, we still haven't figured out this thing. I did put 6767 for the meme. It's like an hexagon. Can I travel back to the other place freely? Oh, now this opens. Earlier I couldn't. I guess like after beating the other one, this becomes available. What am I looking at? It's a date. Ooh. So it's like stars. Do I actually have to find the stars? Okay, I think that's time to read the constellation book then. Unless I have it in the album already. No, I have not saved that. I also wanted to know if I could travel back to the other area. For really now. I think you can. Anytime. Is there going to be more? I don't know. I'm not super sure when I did that. It opened that as well. Something tells me I want the opposite of that. Is it the shadow of the tree? Wait, so... What's up with this tree? It doesn't look like I can swim. I mean, the ray of light seemed blocked anyway, so maybe we set it up to something else? That's with the new time. Could we have missed like a 3-number section? Maybe with a specific angle of the background. Could this be like the number of faces for the solution of this? That's 3, 5, 3. Should I try to crack the safe with that? What about 4? We could also have like 6 faces. Pentagon might be 8 or 9. Take a look at the screenshot. If this is 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, it's more. So whatever that is, I don't know if it's referred to the safe, it might not be. So right now we have things at the tower. Oh, this doesn't work right now. Did it not work because of that? What's the matter here? Did this rotate or something? Oh, I can't leave when I'm here. It's like I'm in a different place. Is there like a different puzzle here? Is it power? What is this ray of light? Power back slope? I mean, this we have cracked. This is like a windmill one. It's more like lore, but future bridge. We haven't found how to get here. Stone ship. Bird eye view. Okay, maybe we're gonna read this. I wanna understand this bird eye view and what it does, and we'll leave the star for next time. Emmy was the first to live on the rock. He named them the rocks because that is what they were. A group of sharp rock clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This was where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks, as it was never too far of a distance. One day another person appeared on the rocks for no apparent reason. Emmett. Emmett named his new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together. Often Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived on the largest rock. Soon, Branch discovered a place where he decided to live, also on the same large rock. The sun always shone brightly in their world. The water was always dazzling clear, allowing them to see almost to the deep ocean floor which surrounded them. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. One day, while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy should be called Will. Will was soon a part of the group, and all three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. Today, the second day on this newly created age, a strange thing appeared. A strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree, one of the smaller rocky island began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change in their world. They didn't understand, not that I expected them to. I still do not fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limits of the rules as dictated to me by father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and broken in half. Although this did not turn out as I hoped, I now have answered to a few of the questions my father never answered. As for the boat, I can see the boys enjoyed anyway, and with that I am pleased they have played it. They played on it all day, even though the boat cannot move. I have enjoyed styling from it as much sturdier platform. The jagged rocks in the course of my observation I've learned some very interesting things regarding the solar system of this age. The nights are absolutely beautiful here. I have made note of and named a number of constellations that pass above me also during the night. I catch glimmers of light from the horizon, which I have not been able to discover if it is created by the same natural phenomenon or by additional people on far off island or rocks. I should very much like to discover which I rather suspect it's an additional people. Will explain the appearance of Branch and Will. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual, just when the boys were getting used to the light rains. A small storm arrived. They were frightened of the heavy rain, not to mention the thunder and lightning. If rain has never fallen here until recently, as the boys tell me, I would like to discover why it is falling now. Regardless, I have decided to return home for a short while. I've also been thinking of some plans for a lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. I think that perhaps shining a bright light towards the horizon might prove my suspicion regarding additional inhabitants. They would be curious about the light and travel to discover its source if they have the means. I returned with many tools that I will need for construction of the lighthouse. I've decided that once the lighthouse is complete, that I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. We've worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. The rock that we're building on seem to not be as secure as I would like. I've had to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. The boys are quite strong and have been helping me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. The lighthouse is finished and we are proud of our creation. The boys are amazed at the structure. They're from the rock with their own hand. That evening we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shined a great light to the horizon for many hours. It stayed the night the top of the lighthouse, and in the morning I woke to observe the sunrise. I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse, and in the morning I woke to observe the sunrise, without my being coated with the chilly blanket of ocean dew. I had become accustomed to. It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed a man not far away from the girl. Emmett was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the heart, that will have a more profound impact on this world than I could ever written. I think Stone Ship Age Bird's Eye View. I don't know if I have access to Stone Ship Sage. Maybe I should save, by the way. Save. Yeah, I never saved so far. Could have been a disaster. Cool. Okay, what else? Oh, we can also go on the other side of this thing. Whatever we had to do with the power was messed up. Oh, those are numbers though. Let's try that. 41 power. I don't visually see power, so... I mean, this now works. If I read the constellation book, I should be able to understand how to do it. That is indeed changing things, I don't know. Wait, could be those lever changing that? Or is it just a coincidence? I'm gonna go read the books. This is mechanical, so it's not of any interest to me. Oh, so I didn't finish that one. I thought I was done, but I didn't. With Sage, a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. So I have another age that awaits me. It seems I'm going to need some ways to travel underwater in this new age. So much planning is in order. It has been 10 years since I left this age. This is called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken the place. The original 3 boys have grown into adults. There are many new faces, but I do not recognize. Branch told me that has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breeze are back again. They're all very content and have been serving me with new foods, showing me new materials that they have discovered. It even seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lotus is being kept in perfect condition. It looks as if they have tried their very best to keep it so. Yet, I have noted that the entire rock it was built on a sunk. It's built on a sunk approximately 40 or 15 centimeters. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder them what things will be like here in another 10 years. Should I? So the anchor is that. But which year was it? It doesn't tell me which year was it. And we also have this stuff. Wait. We also have this stuff. Maybe we try the first one. You can get stuck in that. Two, three, last. 1, 3. Okay. Two, 4, second to last. 2. Arrivo. I must go. Anyway, okay, those two. And in the end, the second and excluding the last one, 3. Arrivo. I didn't see anything happen. We might end it here for now. I'll be back for more. Maybe we figure things out with like messing with the constellation. It is gonna be very hard. I might take some hints. But yeah, so far, cool stuff happening. I think I got there pretty luckily, but maybe not. Maybe it just opens. Whatever. I did save earlier, but yeah. I think we're good. I mean, I'll save again. Okay, bye. See you in the next part.